Guys, they said Ebony allegedly melted in her own tears as Kabiyesi barred her completely from coming close to his chamber, as in the arena of the chamber. You know that there is difference between going to Kabiyesi's chamber and coming closer to the arena. They say Kabiyesi told her anything that will bring her closer to that building, that that will put her into a serious mess. And according to what we are hearing, they said she is the one that brought it upon herself. You know that before now, we have been hearing that sometimes Kabiyesi will restrict some of the wives, especially when they commit one or two, not to come to his chamber. That is not to say that they will not come to that building. You know that when you enter Kabiyesi's chamber, they have the corridor, have other room where he receive visitors. Then he have the inner room and his bedroom and so on and so forth. So they can come to that chamber, but going to his own bedroom is what he used to restrict them from most times. But in this Ebony's case, they said she is restricted from coming closer to the arena, as in to that building, completely. And when Kabiyesi was issuing this as a warning to her, they said servants were around, securities were around, as in it was a kind of royal, as in disgrace, a big one, because Kabiyesi degraded her to the point that the way she used to raise her shoulders, these people will now see her as nothing. And they say she brought it upon herself because of the fact that she is competing to be like Queen Naomi, or to take Queen Naomi's position in the life of Kabiyesi, something she have started many years back while she was serving as an ayaba in the palace. This life no balance. So let me just give you the story the way I hear it. Allegedly, they said ever since Queen Naomi went to that Kingston villa in UK, and Ebony came up with the idea of her diamond missing. And as God may have it, God used her servant, or will I say her ex-servant, to expose her. Ever since then, Ebony have been planning everything within her power just to make sure that she win in this, of which we all know that she's never going to win. Then the part that made Kabiyesi to bar her, as in warn her never to cross closer to that building again, is that they said Ebony have been doing rituals upon rituals. And you know that most of the rituals that she is doing in that palace is maybe when they want to celebrate one deity or the other, or whenever there is need for a particular ritual, they will call her. Kabiyesi will give her money to go and get the ritual items and everything. Or maybe there is something, they don't just do rituals anyhow. But you know that she thinks that with her rituals, she can turn Kabiyesi's heart against Queen Naomi. Remember, she had made a promise to herself, revealed by her maiden, that she is never going to rest until she separates Queen Naomi from Kabiyesi completely. And now, she doesn't want to go back to UK. She is now in the palace doing rituals upon rituals, so as in rituals that even the elders are suspecting. They say some elders have come to tell Kabiyesi that the kind of rituals that Ebony is doing recently, it calls for alarm, that they shouldn't fold their arms before she will brought the wrath of the gods upon them and all of that, just because she have access to certain things in the palace. So this rituals, they say she continues to do it until when they said she now went to Kabiyesi's chamber, not his inner chamber, around that premises. Maybe they must have told her that this one, in order for it to work hard or work fast, you need to go close to Kabiyesi's chamber and do it so that you get Kabiyesi to where you wanted her to be, my people. Remember that before now, Ebony, they said, allegedly have gone to Ogun Shrine to collect sand to perform some rituals that will make Kabiyesi love her and forget about Queen Naomi. That is love portion. My people. Now, they said why she was doing that. I don't know. Maybe she thought that Kabiyesi was outside, went out. I don't know. Or maybe she targeted when she thought that Kabiyesi might be resting. You know that if Kabiyesi is resting, at least he will not come out. But not when God wants to show him something, or when the gods want to open Ebony's nyash. They said she went to Kabiyesi's chamber, not chamber, as in around the chamber premises, doing some unnecessary rituals. That kind of ritual, she is not supposed to do it. That kind of ritual is a kind of a way of putting confusion between Queen Naomi and Kabiyesi. My people, that is how they said. The moment she started, Kabiyesi felt something, and it was like the gods now told him to come out and see for himself. And as Ebony, as Ebony was doing what she was doing, the Kabiyesi came. This one is no longer they said the Kabiyesi witnessed it firsthand. Kabiyesi was shocked because the Kabiyesi was watching her, hearing all that she was saying. As in, Kabiyesi understand what they are doing now. And the Kabiyesi was like, hey, so this lady is as desperate as this. The Kabiyesi was, as in, he couldn't believe his ears. That is to tell you that God of Queen Naomi is always in action, especially now that God is walking away for Queen Naomi and Kabiyesi. They said Kabiyesi saw her while she was doing that ritual, and it wasn't a good one. And Kabiyesi was so angry, and Kabiyesi shunned her. First, they said he stopped her and warned her never in her entire life come close to his chambers again. So this is how far you can go. So is that to say that all that Kabiyesi have been hearing about you, because there is a video I'm going to share with you after this one, what Ebony have been doing. They say Kabiyesi, so those things are true. So you are like this. The Kabiyesi was highly disappointed with her. And while Kabiyesi was raising his voice at her, they said both made in some of their ayabas. And you know that some ayabas, they don't like her due to the way she carries herself. She carries herself as if she is more important than all the other Oloris or everyone in that palace. They say the way she gives order, you'll be asking yourself, Shebi, this lady was once an ayaba in this palace. The way she is always issuing orders here and there, some of the Oloris know they do am. So they say some of them were around to witness what happened. I don't know, some people say she even fainted there. When she regained herself, she started crying. They say she cried and cried, telling Kabiyesi that it is love. That Kabiyesi, you don't want to see how much she loves you. That if not for love, why would she be doing some of those things even when she knows that they are not good? They say, and people were watching her. They said it wasn't a small thing. Allegedly, and people now, so I hear them and I say, let me come and share with you. One thing I do know is that if all this information is true, Ebony will buy on top of Queen Naomi matter, allegedly. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, follow my page and share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.